Hey guys, Nick Wood 2, how do you do? I'm doing this video as a account update, I guess. Tell you what I have in store, what I've been up to. Recently I had to go to the hospital because I received burns on my arms and a little bit to my face. So right now this is going to be like, I'll tell you how it happened and what not to do in the future. So basically me and my friend were making a smoke bomb. You've probably seen them on the internet. If you haven't, just go look up smoke bomb in YouTube and it'll show you hundreds of videos. We were doing the potassium nitrate and sugar, and maybe the mixture was wrong, it got too hot, whatever it was, it caught fire and went up in a flash, and my arms got burned. This is actually what happened to my shirt. You can see, let me zoom out. Okay, back in. This is what happened to the shirt. The front of the shirt is basically gone. It wasn't that bad, but what happened was that when the mixture ignited, there was just actually a small spot, because I remember it, and I ripped the shirt off and threw it on the ground. And went to go jump in the shower and wash the burns. Thankfully, my friend was not in the room at the time. I sent him to actually go make some food, so he was able to help me. We're both Boy Scouts, so we knew what to do. I jumped in the shower, put water over it, then we called for transportation to the hospital, and so while transportation was coming, I had my friend doing things like making sure the fire was out. So he put out the fire on my shirt, made sure nothing else was on fire, got out of there. Thankfully we had masks. They're painter's masks, I think. We have them in the shop for doing angle grinding, stuff like that. So he was able to use that, protect himself from the smoke. So what I'm trying to say is, I don't want anyone to be like, oh, you did your mixers wrong, I've done it 100 times and you're fine. If you're fine, if you've done it 100 times and you're cool with it, fine. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm just going to tell you that I wouldn't want anyone to go through the pain that burns have caused, because when I got to the hospital, it gave me I don't know how many cc's, but 2 syringes worth of Dilaudid, which is actually stronger than morphine, and it was still painful, very painful. But to that end, I'm healing up quite nicely. It may look like it's very bad, but right now it's pretty good. I'll put some pictures at the end that are kind of graphic. You'll see skin hanging off my left arm. My left arm's the worst. But right now everything's pink. Only a couple small spots are like scabbed, so those still need to heal. But the rest of it is pink. New skin is forming. I'll be fine in a couple weeks. So what do I have in store for you? I have in the works Some of you from the beginning might have seen my ghillie suit video from the past. I know I haven't actually finished it, but I'm working on the ghillie suit. Finally, after probably a year, I got some burlap from Joann's, I think, and so I'm gonna be cutting that up, putting it on the ghillie suit. I also have stove sets that I'm gonna start trying to sell. It's gonna come with a Coke can stove, a pot stand, a windscreen, a bottle of heat, and a Heineken pot. I just have to get the Heineken pots and the bottle of heat. Heat's easier. The Heineken pots, I have to go buy a side cutter can opener to get those ready for you. I'm going to try and price the stove sets under $20 with shipping, that is. So it's going to be affordable for you. It's a great starter kit. Another update: when I jumped in the shower, I had my forged knife on me, and what happened was that in the 10 days I was at the hospital, I'd forgotten about it, and it rusted on me. I don't know if you can see that, but I think it's 1080 steel or 5160 steel. So it is a not a rust-proof knife. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand it down, resharpen it, because the rust, whenever you get rust on the blade, it dulls it. So I'm going to resharpen it. It's still quite sharp, but it does need to be sharpened. So I'm going to sharpen this up after I sand it, and then I'm going to hit it with some spray, a clear coat. Maybe I'll color it, maybe I won't, whatever. Just to help with the rust resistance. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a video on that. Hopefully I'll make a video on that. And what else I've got, if you don't know, I have another channel called Woo Metalworks. What that channel is about is blacksmithing, metalworking, welding, stuff like that. Everything metal, basically. Most of the knives that we're making are going to be on that channel. I'm not going to promise anything right now, but in the future, especially near December, be watching out. I'm going to be busting out a lot of videos in December, around Christmas time. You'll see us in the snow forging. You'll see a new forge we're going to be building. It's going to have 2 brake rotors. I just took them off the truck, replaced them. They're worn out, so we're going to use those to make a forge. We're going to have, it's going to be a table forge, so it's going to be a larger forge. I'm going to get some coke, so we'll be blacksmithing, making some forged knives. The knives that we've been making are been the stock removal method, just with some leaf springs. So it's good steel, but as you can see, not the best rust resistance. What else do I have in the works? I've got stove sets. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get a drink of water. So what I was going to say is that... Where's my bag? Oh, here it is. Sorry. The next video I'm going to be posting is another update on these small keychain cameras. This is the MD80 knockoff, and this is the actual keychain camera. I just got a new memory card for these. It's going to be it's a 4C. Let me pop it out. says 4C 4GB micro SD HC Toshiba SD card. So I've seen on the internet that the 4C, or the fourth version, whatever it is better for these kinds of cameras. So I'm going to be making a video on the video quality of both of those with the 2C and the 4C. That'll be upcoming. What else do I have in the works? Melting aluminum and making aluminum skulls. That's gonna come up. I'm gonna try and sell those aluminum skulls to you. Get those out once I have the sandcast, the cope and drag, the two parts of it. I'll make a video on that later. So I still have to test it. Still have to get a forge up and running. Gotta get some aluminum, which isn't that hard. I've probably used aluminum foil. And just see how well the skull I have works with it. If it doesn't work, I probably have to get a different skull. It's kind of like the skulls on couldnt. It's going to be probably an inch big, kind of in between the size of the Goliath skull and the other skull they have at couldnt. I forgot what it is. So watch out for new videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. With school coming up, probably not going to get videos out as often as I like. Probably only on the weekends. Might have some camping videos coming up. Some more gear review. Ghillie suit. Stove sets. Knives. Blacksmithing. That's pretty much all. From what I remember, what I wanted to tell you. So keep your knife sharp, your mind sharper, and I'm Nick with 2. I'm gonna put some pictures of my burns at the end. So if you don't want to watch or see them, they're kind of graphic. I'd stop the video right now. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to Woo Metalworks. Subscribe to me, Nick Woo 2, and have a nice day. Thank you. Before I show you the pictures, I want to do a real quick shout out to the Washington Medical Center. That's the hospital I stayed at. They have a special burn center for burn patients. I'm sorry. They did a phenomenal job helping me heal. Dr. Jordan, all the nurses, all the people at Washington Medical Center. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really thank you to help, or how you helped me heal. And you're doing a great job. Thank you. Keep doing it. We need more people like you. So finally you're gonna see some pictures. Thanks for all your help, people at Washington Medical Center. You're great. And here are the pictures. Kind of gross. So if you're squeamish, might want to look away.